AskReddit by Lafor. What advice would you give your 14-year-old self? I'd tell 14-year-old me to tell someone what is happening at home. Maybe I wouldn't be such a disaster of an adult. Can relate. Hang in there, human. In 2 or 3 years, break up with your girlfriend and hook up with your hot English teacher. Mrs. N has a big time crush on you, man. Story time. Buy Bitcoin whenever you can and however you can. No chips and coke for weekend gaming anymore, only Bitcoin. It would be a smart move. Do not install League of Legends. Story time. Do not start restricting, binging, and purging. It'll lead to lifelong eating disorder that wrecks your shit in ways you can't begin to imagine. Literally do anything else. Scrolled way too long for this. Stop worrying about fitting in and just be yourself. And for the love of all that is holy, never try to cut your own bangs. Enjoy the free time and lack of responsibilities while you can. Adulthood hits hard, trust me. Also, invest in Bitcoin. Don't marry anyone named Linda. That's pretty much a standard for any age. It's going to get better, hold on. Don't give them false hope, haha. It does not, I repeat, it does not get better. It's going to get so fucking worse, give up. The comment above this. Stock up on Bitcoin. It's not a meme. Stay focused in high school and actually do your work. Deleted. No smoking. Not like he'd listen anyway. Stop worrying. Stop trying too hard. Don't get a pet dog. You are not prepared for the heartbreak when they grow old and pass away. Sorry for your loss. Keep going, your wife is hot. Agreed. Mum is right. Loud music will damage your hearing. Honestly does not matter because that punk ass wouldn't listen anyway. He would probably call me some homophobic slur and throw stuff at me while I'm waking away, little shit. This is the truth for 90% of us. Studi. Rebel. You probably don't have a job yet, but here's some advice for when you get one. Save at least $50 from every paycheck. More if you can. Figure out how to stay in college and use your creativity and talents. Live your dream. Just tell Kimberly that you think she's insanely pretty. It's not going to hurt. You'll regret it later if you don't. I wish I had known that distance education was an option before I did. I got chronic fatigue from mono when I was 16. Dad died when I was 18 and then my mother fell ill a few months later and I had to care for her until she died. I literally have nothing to show for my life from the age of 16 to almost 22 except for my first job. Had I known at the time that distance education was a thing, I would have completed high school on time and enrolled into university classes that were available to study from home. I lived and worked in the US for most of my 20s after that, because of contacts I made in my first job, and didn't get tertiary qualifications until after I moved back to Australia when I was 29. I now have 3 good degrees from great educational institutions studying completely off campus. Good for you. Me too, with distance education. We had to travel a lot as my dad had a brain tumor and needed surgeries and treatment. I graduated later than I should have, which threw me off course for a while. Last time I answered this question my old account got banned, lol. Why?